up, but the rest of it, once the guest is out here, is going to just be kind of off the cuff. I am going to give you all a chance to ask questions. Um, it's going to be very relaxed. And anyway, I'm going to get started. So anyway, hi everybody. If you'll bear with me a minute, then I can get through the channel business quickly and get on with why you all are here. Why you are all here. Man, tongue-tied. Please remember to mind your manners. My mods are ready with the block button, and it won't matter who you are. If you mess up, they will block you. Or block somebody that's been a long time viewer yesterday, just because she wouldn't mind her manners. So anyway, I'm not even kidding. I'm telling you, I think Mischief would block me if she got half a chance. So anyway, our only real rule, and you've probably heard this before, is don't be a pee-pee stick. And I think that y'all can figure out what that means. It's our kind of funny way that we use to kind of get around the whole YouTube thing, because I am monetized. So I try not to lose my monetization, especially in the first, 3 minutes. So anyway, if whenever you're going to make a comment or question, if you would put comment or question, before your comment, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm probably going to just assume that you're chit-chatting amongst yourselves, which is absolutely fine. I love to see that. This is a channel that is about communication and connections and all that. So I like, I like to see people talking between themselves. So anyway, I also like to get questions and comments that I look into. So anyway, but if you put the question or comment, it makes it easy if the chat gets to moving too fast, because I don't know, y'all. My ADHD gets in my way a lot. So I try to answer all questions and comments and acknowledge all of you all. But again, if it gets really busy, I might miss some of you, and I am sorry. It is not intentional, and I apologize in advance. So I do have a guest tonight, and I'll be introducing her in a few minutes, and I hope that you all will be respectful of her experience and allow her to speak her truth and her experience in this situation. I'd love to hear any of you that have an experience or whatever in the situation, or an opinion. Again, we're going to mind our manners. Tonight, we're not going to worry about receipts, okay? We're going to give my victim that's here tonight, not my victim, but the victim that is here tonight. And I hate calling her that because she's a strong, amazing woman, but she was victimized. And I want to give her a chance to speak her truth without worrying about a bunch of stuff, popping up on the screen. But trust me, if we need to at a later date, we absolutely have receipts. I have another guest actually that may be popping in if she can get here in time. And she's actually got the receipts too. And so if we have to at a later date, we will post those. But tonight is really kind of about healing and just truth telling. Does that make any sense? I hope so. So y'all I think that it's going to be a good live, and I hope that you anyway. So whoops, I just messed up and put something. You'll notice that I am not the greatest with some of this stuff. Here we go. Never mind. Good Lord. Okay. I'm going to get started. I do have a trigger warning on here because I don't know whether or not we're going to talk about stuff that is triggering. This whole damn thing is kind of triggering, if you ask me. So, I will check in with my chat in a little while. Gosh, guys, just bear with me, please. But for a moment, before we really get started, I would like to speak sort of directly to Reese, okay? As if she was here, because she probably is. And even if she's not, somebody probably is that's going to tell her. So, but she's probably here. She says she doesn't watch, but I think she watches a lot more than what she what she says. So I'm gonna get started on that. I'm gonna try to get through it pretty fast, and then I'm gonna bring this guest on. By then, the second guest might even be here. So, okay, Reese, when I first clicked on your live about Brett Miller, and I'm going to call him Brett because, as far as I'm concerned, he has lost all right to his persona as Tommy Scoville. To me, that person no longer exists. Eh, maybe never did, but for tonight's telling, we're going to say he no longer exists. He's now back to being Brett Miller. So when I first started watching as a compassionate, empathetic woman, my instinct was to somehow get you, your son, and all of your animals to Oklahoma. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but that was my instinct. I knew that Brett would never, ever expect you to be here because we are not friends. We were never close. I thought we were friends. Apparently you didn't, but I thought we were friends, but not close. But he would never expect you to be here, and he'd be a damn ass fool to come here because it just would not go over well. But I kept watching. And the longer that I watched and I heard you double down with that negative narrative about Marilyn's channel, saying it was a hate channel repeatedly, that's a lie. People can have whatever opinion they want about Marilyn, but I'm speaking my truth. So I'm going to speak my truth here. She is not a hateful person. She's not all about the drama. We all end up being about the drama on some levels. I mean, come on. There's just no way around it. But that's a lie. Marilyn has been very kind to you, Reese. Even recently, when she had no reason to have to be nice to you, she was. You pouted that we made fun of your makeup, but you forgot a lot, actually. You forgot that you said that Marilyn looks like a garden gnome. Was that lovely? Were you being nice when you said that? I mean, I think garden gnomes are cute as hell, but I don't think that you meant it in a cute way. You forgot saying that we were old and irrelevant. You forgot that you said that we had no original content. You forgot that you said I use my cancer for clicks. You forgot calling my Christianity into question. You forgot that you showed Brett private pictures that Hef sent you at your request, along with several other people. She was not the only one. She's just the only one that you have chosen to shame for something that you asked for. You forgot the fake gag noises that you and Brett Miller made when you were talking about the pictures that you had shown him, or the picture that you showed him of Hef. You forgot that you called Alan a shitty person and laughed about him. You forgot that you fat shamed Hef. And that's not even all of it. It's not even close. That's just the little bit of things that popped into my head as I was watching that video or live last night. For somebody that swears that you don't watch TV, you don't watch movies, that whole bit, many, many times first of all, you quote movies constantly, so we know that's a bunch of shit. But you've also likened yourself to the character of Mrs. Soprano. I didn't watch it, so I don't know these names, but you've likened yourself to that. And I think that that was part of your attraction to Brett, was that, he's a crim. He's, and he completely, I mean, from everything I've heard, he has inflated his, I don't even know the word. toughness, scariness, whatever. He's, got a pretty active imagination and he's kind of, made himself out to be a whole lot more than he was. But, whenever I was sitting there last night and I was thinking, she thinks that she's a damn Mrs. Soprano, but really all she is a mean girl. She's not Mrs. Soprano. In your video, you blamed Alan for not taking your quote, cry for help seriously. But it said nothing that sounded alarming. I mean, it said, I know this sounds fun and odd or weird or whatever coming from me. I need to talk to you. I need help. Hell, you could need help moving your damn refrigerator. We don't know what you needed help doing. And when I saw the copy of the text, I didn't think anything, I didn't think it was a danger signal by any stretch of the imagination. But on top of that, Alan owes you less than nothing. You trashed him. You trashed his fiance. You trashed his friends. What, a day, 2 days before this video you put out last night, you were trashing us. Do you remember the picture of the trash can? I mean, we counted up. I don't remember how many times you said trash and we gave up because it's like, Jesus, this is ridiculous. But somehow you've turned all this into Alan's fault. If something happens to you, it's Alan's fault. And that is ridiculous. Why would you assume a man or even a woman who you treated miserably and had no contact with for months, would give you a moment's thought? I probably wouldn't. I would have been like, whatever, delete, Why not call a friend? You say how close you are to hundreds of people in every single live, all these best friends that I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. This is my best friend. I love this person. Oh, now I know that you've started with you're shrinking your circle, but you haven't really stopped. It's still the I love yous to everybody. Nothing has stopped except for you add a few lines here and there. Even Aaron Smith Levin, who you've also shit on, he would have made 100 times more sense for you to have called Aaron than Alan. Just because Alan knew Tommy. I mean, he was in Australia. What the hell did you think he was going to do? And over the next month after that call, you never called anybody else, not the police, nobody. So that one and done call to Alan is what you're hinging this whole thing on, that it's his fault. It's his fault. Because it can't be your fault. It can't even be Brett's fault. It's got to be somebody else's fault. So it's Alan's fault. No, thank you. Last night, as the shit is hitting the fan, right, with your video, you're telling all this stuff that maybe you didn't find new, as you said today. I had come to terms with this. It wasn't a surprise. I knew it had happened. We didn't know. Okay? We didn't know. But as the shit was hitting the fan and you're scared that, you might get unalived, which that was the one thing I was like, oh God, he's nuts. This might happen. But you snip at a concerned viewer who wondered why your son was still there at your house, trailer, whatever. And I don't say trailer like it's a, bad thing. I live in what is considered a double wide trailer and we love it. We love it. It was as expensive or more expensive than most people around here's homes. And I'm not bashing trailers. So, but anyway, I mean, he honestly wondered why your son was there if you thought that there was literally 2 completely out of their minds, batshit crazy con men, whatever, on the way to unalive you. Why would you have your son there? I thought about that too because I was just like, why the hell is he there? I mean, you sent him away from Jeff's when things got rough there. I don't blame you. I'm not, you know, credit where credit is due. You sent him away when you had a power outage. But 2 batshit crazy men with pew pews, because I'm still trying to not get in trouble here, coming for you. Nope. You are his mom and he lives with you and he's staying with you. As I continued to watch and listen, I became glad that I didn't reach out to you. I don't believe your version of the events. I'm sure some are true, but others just don't add up. The math ain't mathin', Reese. If I'm wrong, then chalk that up to the little boy that cried wolf. But that recording is just so suspect to me. Why? When Tommy called you Reese with the receipts and said, if you're having a conversation with her, you better assume she's recording you. Why would a lifelong con man calmly tell you everything you need to fuck up his life? And his brothers, y'all. I don't believe it. I mean, I think it's a joint effort. I think you're in on it, is what I think. It doesn't make sense, but that's what I keep coming back to. But it doesn't make sense your version either. None of it makes sense, no matter how I twist it and try to, make it fit. It don't fit. By the way, speaking of twisting and turning, you purposely missed the point on people's thoughts on you, on when you actually had sex with Brett Miller. We don't give a shit if you slept with him while you was still married to Jeff. Not really. There's some that would, but the majority of people and the ones that you're talking about, we don't care. Okay. Some of us would have been cheering you on because we think that Jeff's an asshat and we don't like him. We can't stand him. And we were just glad to see you get away from him. And at the time, we believed Brett. So that wasn't it. And you know it. A, what pissed us off, okay, I got 2 points here, is A, you laughed and joked about fooling everyone. I've seen those receipts. Barb's got actually, I've got some too. I've got them. I've got all of them. And if I need to, I can show them. We're not going to do it tonight, but I can. I've got those receipts. Barb showed it on the interview that she already did with those other 2 ladies. You acted like we were all stupid, and you got a kick out of it. You really, got a kick out of making fun of us. Times did you say Tommy's a Christian, he wouldn't sleep with a married woman? He wouldn't do it. It goes against his principles, it goes against his religion, it goes against everything in him. He wouldn't do it. Repeatedly, Reese, you said that to us when we didn't really care. And we weren't fooled. We were just like, okay, whatever. She don't want to admit it. That's fine. That's her life. It's, don't matter to us, right? But another one that pissed us off was B. You said that you quit the SBTV Foundation because you couldn't support Aaron because he cheated on Jenna. Now, everybody can have their feelings about that too. We've all got feelings about stuff. But you cheated on Jeff. But that's the reason that you give for quitting the SPTV Foundation? No. I just have one more issue that I want to cover before we welcome our guest. Um, you looked I mean, there's other stuff too, and it may come up, but I'm hitting my big points. You looked really nervous. I mean, like a horn church, y'all. When Casper said that Brett turned snitch with the FBI to try to get less time or, whatever, a better situation, less time, whatever the deal was, you panicked. Girl, I saw more real, true, raw emotion right then than at any time in that live. And I can't help but wonder why it bothered you so much. What does Brett Miller have on you? Does he have something on you? I'd be willing to bet there's a story there. I'm not wishing that on you. To be honest, I wish that you could walk away from him and he could put his ass right back in jail where he belongs, where no other woman is ever victimized by him again, because he proved that jail did not teach him a damn thing. And I do not think that any woman on the planet is safe from him if he's free. And that's about all I got to say about that. So, y'all, my guest tonight is Keely, or Keela. Sorry, my cousin is Keela. And I'm going to bring her out here in a minute. Barb Sylvie is trying to get here. She's working. She's reffing I can't remember what, she's a tennis game or something. And so she's trying to get here. I don't know if she's going to or not, to be perfectly honest. We know how sporting events can be. So I'm going to invite Kayla to the stage, and I want you to be nice to her. And like me, okay, Keela has some health issues that sometimes, makes her kind of lose her train of thought. So don't be acting ugly if she does that, just like you don't act ugly when I do it, okay? She's an amazing woman, but it's hell to get old, y'all, and she ain't even old. So I'm gonna bring her to the screen, and everybody be nice, and let's welcome Kayla. Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on, sweetie. Your mic is muted. I'm trying to unmute your mic. What in the world is going on?
I think I got it. Can you hear me?
There we go. Yes, I can hear you now.
I didn't turn the mic on. I pushed mute on the computer while I was scarfing down my dinner.
Girl, that is
Hey,
fine. It is
everybody.
fine.
I was just like I said, hey everybody. I'm not ignoring y'all.
Oh,
I see
yeah.
y'all. Thank you so much. Yes, we
We've
have
got
sound.
quite a few. Yes, we've got
It was about
297 people
oh
here.
wow. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Aria.
That's one
Hey
of my
Alan.
bigger. Yeah, we got lots of people here. A lot of you know,
I
people
see
we know and some we don't.
Patty and Kuala and let's see. Hef, hey honey, how are you? Oh my gosh. I've been doing I was so mad last night. I was like, please get a hold of Stacy. Please get a hold of Alan. I was so mad.
So I would like to, first of all, and I know you said you were gonna have to not watch the chat because that
Yeah,
interferes
because
with your.
ADHD, guys, is nothing good when you have to unmedicate yourself. After I've been
Yes.
medicated since I was like 23, and now I'm
Yes.
50. It picks to be 51 in less than 30 days. Hey, Alan. Hey,
Wow.
Brian. So, yeah, that's a deal.
Girl,
I
I
don't like getting old.
I would have never dreamed that you were that old. You are getting old, girl.
No, I've never look. This is not me though. Like this is not me. My phones don't recognize. Hey everybody, my phones don't recognize my face anymore
Yeah.
because of the steroids. Like it's
Yes.
I
I
just don't know.
understand. I understand. I would like to just get a little bit of your impression with last night's video, if you don't mind.
Um 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 can I read something real quick? I'm going to believe Reese
Sure
with a healthy
can.
level of skepticism until proven otherwise. She shared very specific and strong timelines and receipts. Eddie, you have the First Amendment right to believe and do whatever you want to do in this country, and I promise you, no one's trying to make anybody upset or leave. You have the
Mhm.
right to who you believe whatever you want to believe.
That's right. You know, but yeah, if you can just give us a little bit of a, rundown on what you thought, just your, whatever you want to say about the video.
Yeah,
I
so
really don't, it's
everybody
whatever
know
you
well,
want.
everybody on the channel knows that I think I've addressed this twice. I think twice. Once was because I'd just been bullied to the extent that I couldn't wake up the next morning and do it again. So just I knew my phone was gonna be it was gonna be on and it was gonna be I knew what it was gonna be about and I don't go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing the best I can do with this.
No, you're good. Oh, we've lost you again. Yeah, your mic's muted. You're still muted, babe. I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
Can you hear me?
There we go. Okay, I gotcha. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Sorry about that. Not sure what happened.
No, I mean, but is the sound okay? Hey, Debbie. Hey, Sarah.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, honey, audio gremlins.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
that's gonna be the that's gonna be my existence ending right then. Is all this audio? I had like three different microphones, um,
Mhm.
um, and it was just like horrible. I couldn't get any of them to work, and so I turned around and went back to the original one I was on, and it was working fine. So I don't know what happened,
Yeah. So,
but
okay, so you just had been bullied as much as you could, and you
yeah,
just
it was
couldn't
over a certain
do
thing, and
anymore.
I'm sorry that I can't say what it is.
No,
Everybody
that's
I'm
fine.
sure knows, and but it's not my story to tell. Oh,
Yeah.
Michelle, no. I'm no, I'm losing my hair. You know how that feels, Susie.
Yeah.
Look how short I had to cut it.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just falling out. Yeah. But here's okay. So here's what I say. I've been with Reese, and this is the first time I've spoken out on any channel and said her name. And
Yeah.
anybody that knows me can attest to that. I have not said her
That
name.
is the truth.
I've kept my mouth shut. I have stayed on the sidelines. I've watched my channel get almost destroyed, getting attacked.
Mhm.
Um, thank God for Liz Ferris. And I'm going to say, I know her little helpers had helped her, but
Yeah.
I'm glad because they saw what was happening in my channel and they saved
Mhm.
it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Um, so I don't know what's wrong with the mic volume. It should be all the way up. It is. Y'all, it's all the way up. Can y'all hear me at all?
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So
Or I
good deal.
can.
So I did block her. Um
Uh-huh.
I have never been in Tommy's. I don't go in Tommy's. I'm not gonna say never because I don't use the words never and always. I mean that's just something
Yeah.
therapists do not do. um
Yeah.
hey Thomas, I didn't see you, babe. Hey Knife, how are you? And Spirited Dragonfly. Girl, dragonflies are on me today. I bought I'm redoing my whole office and that. But anyway, um I don't know. I've never spoken out. I've kept quiet because I had somebody very important to me that I look up to just out of the blue message me and she tells me, Keela, we see you, we hear you, we're here. You're not alone.
Mhm.
She said, do not stop what you're doing. She said, it always comes out in the wash, and it's best not to take this stuff out on social media. She was like,
Mhm.
you were wronged. I know, we hear you. We see you. She said, just keep
Mhm.
doing what you're doing and survive these turbulent waters. And she said, you're going to make it.
Yeah.
I thought that was the
Yeah.
sweetest thing in the world. And that was from
That is
Sandra
very sweet.
McKenna. That was from Sandra McKenna.
Aw, she's
And
so sweet.
she is so sweet. It was just one of those mornings I was just struggling.
Mhm.
I was really
Mhm.
struggling. And I decided I'm not going to go forward. And that's
Mhm.
one reason I didn't bring any of my receipts, which trust me when I tell y'all there's 7 people in this community that has copies of every receipt just in case. We
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
stupid. Every one of us, we backed up everything. We're not stupid.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if something
Yeah.
happens to me, there's one certain person that has she knows exactly what to do with it.
Mhm.
So,
So, how was it modding for Reese?
okay,
Is
so
she like she is on screen, or is
no,
she different?
no. I've known her since the day that, like, maybe 2 months after she was doxxed. And she
Mhm.
came out right, and it was like maybe right when she started her YouTube channel. I mean, I got to know her,
Mhm.
and just talking and texting, and she didn't have anything set up yet. I mean, she was
Mhm.
thrown out there. She didn't have any mods. I mean, she didn't have anything. So
Mhm.
I started on that. I started on, "Well, we need basics here. We need security." And she really didn't know anything about YouTube because Aaron showed her how to do. I mean, told her you can't tell
Yeah.
her some stuff. You can't tell me some stuff. And
Mhm.
we got her. We got her online and then I created the Facebook page, so we got that done. And she just didn't know where to go. I mean, she's been in Scientology her whole life. I'm not making excuses. That's just the
No, I
fact.
understand. Yeah, that is a
And
fact.
I've been zero contact since I left. And I mean zero contact. Like yesterday was the first day I broke my rule in over 6 months.
Mm.
I won't. I listen when a narcissist shows you who they are. Believe them.
Mhm.
Believe them.
So, what would she say to her mods? Like, how would she treat you?
Oh, she was wonderful. Like in the chats and stuff. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, sweetie. It wasn't that. It was behind the scenes, like the private
That's what I
text.
mean.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, no, I'm just gonna tell you, it's not just a Mars. It's I don't know how somebody can be happy like that. How can you be happy when you have that much hate in your heart? All you want to do is destroy people.
Mhm.
And I didn't see it. I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
y'all, anybody out there listening, please listen. You think it's easy? Y'all want to ask all the second and third gens, my God, how could you stay in there after you learned what a cult was?
Yeah.
Trust me when I tell you, it is not hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, at all. Like I was in a little cult of my own. I had no idea.
Absolutely.
It took two friends that had to kick me square in the face and hurt me enough to make me pay attention what was going on. And then after I started listening, and then I also, but much love and thank you. Now for her, thank you. I All I can say is thank you. There's never words. And you too, Miss. Why you think we don't like you? I love you too. Them two right there is what woke me up.
Really.
Sure did.
That's so
So
cool.
some people, yeah, they call it trolls. Some people, they. I mean, I yeah, my mic is up. All it'll go. I've got it.
Oh, you're fine.
They're
You're
still saying they
fine.
can't hear me.
Okay, let me see if I can turn you up on here.
You're right, Red. Exactly. Red is exactly right. The anti movement is a cult on all its own. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tomas, you're right. Sociopaths enjoy destroying people. They thrive on it. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
have fuel. And I was just one endless supply. What in the world? God. It's like I'm
uh,
exhausted now. I'm like, Susie, I'm so
yeah,
exhausted now.
I
And
can imagine, sweetie.
you know that there's a lot of people in this chat right here that support me. Thank you, Have 100. Thanks, Janet. 100% of the time, they're
Yes.
my chat. It's just like your chat. I mean, they're freaking amazing. Like
Oh,
they're
I
so
know. Aren't they
supportive.
wonderful?
Yes, they're so supportive. They they know when you're not having a good day, or they know when, like,
Uh-huh.
when I'm hurting. Oh, dear Lord. Oh,
Yeah.
and I was like, here we go now. And then, but you know what? I went zero contact, Susie. Zero. I won't watch her streams. I won't watch anything. I was hurt more than
Mhm.
anything. And I don't allow myself to get in that vulnerable position, but it was
Mhm.
hard. And like I always say, we can do hard things. I made it through it. Hey, Stacia. And I'm
Mhm.
so glad. Um, I'm so glad that Knife Order and all them, sometimes it takes a shakeup, a real shakeup,
Oh, yeah.
to maybe get
I
people in.
believe that.
Yeah, now I'm not gonna say one word about anybody else about another shakeup that probably shouldn't have happened, but it's not my
Yeah.
business. Let them and let me.
Yeah.
But I have to practice it. But they oh, I know, happy early birthday, Eric. I can't wait.
So, do you think that she's involved in this con that Brett's running?
Okay.
Sorry, is that a tough one?
I was in the cult of Reestology, Eddie, and it's not that hard to get there. I bought myself into Scientology. I'll tell you that one in a minute. Um, oh God, it wasn't funny. Oh my God, I'm bought into Scientology and they won't give me my money back. I'm thinking. I mean, either, Alan. I cannot stand her voice. I can't do it. I can't do it at all. Like, y'all don't
Oh, I
understand.
know.
Joel, you're right. No, you're right. Because I couldn't see it. I didn't see it. It took two people that had to be so mean to me out in, put it all over public. And thanks for the comments on that too. I didn't miss that. I appreciate that. I was really, really, really upset. And I cried and I got told, don't blame him on being my friend and she got a bad song wrote about you. That was the amount of empathy I was shown.
Mm.
Just so you know, I'm not trying to bash anyone.
Oh, no, we know
I
that.
speak my truth and that's it. And you will never hear it change. So I'm
Yeah.
sad about this. I've been living with this since November. No, I'm sorry, October 2nd. Thank you,
Wow.
Alan. Yeah, September's, I mean, when did I've got it on my phone. I don't even look at it though. Yeah, we forgive ourselves for ourselves. And that's
Mm.
I'm going to have to do that. You're absolutely right. Because I can't be in here. I was a loyal friend, and here's the word, guys. Loyal.
Mhm.
That's
Absolutely.
my problem. Is I'm too loyal. Even to my own demise. But where I can change things and be the change that I want to see in this world is never allow a man to get his reputation ruined for no reason in the world that he did not deserve and he did
Absolutely.
not do anything. And I was not going to be told, I gave you a problem. I told you to fix it and you didn't. You're damn right I didn't. I do have, there is a line in the sand. It's called values, loyalty, and it's called ethics. And I work off those every day.
Ethics. I cannot imagine. You can ask anybody in here can ask any of my mods if I would ever say I gave you a problem and I told you to fix it. Now fix it. It would never it would never occur to me to speak to somebody like that. It just
Me either.
anybody, but especially my mods, they're doing you a favor. They're working for free. And I just, ugh. I'm gonna read some of the starred comments if that's
Okay.
okay, and if there's something, then you
Absolutely.
kinda go through there and see what's going on. Okay, Nicole Longo, is that it? I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, and I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
let me get over to that side.
It says, "I'm new. Wow,
Snot face. Sorry.
what's happening? It's just so surreal." It is
Okay,
surreal.
that
It
was
is very
silly.
surreal.
Yeah.
Okay. Heat My
I do.
Short says, "Sending love and strength to all who need it." That's a very nice comment. Thank
Mhm.
you, Heat My
Thank you.
Shorts. Miss Marcy says, "First live, aloha from Hawaii." Oh my goodness, I'm
Wow.
jealous.
Aloha.
Anna has only one passport. She says
I
she
know
changed
she
her name.
changed
Is
her
that
name.
yes. Is that having to do with a certain Brett Miller having a whole bunch of passports in different names?
How can you guess that was Susie?
Yeah. See, I catch on a little bit. Old Man on the Hill says, "Knife order and goat juice. Here I must be in the right place." That's
You found
right.
it.
Or goat juice, I guess it's I don't know
Good
how I said
good
goat. I'm
juice.
sorry. I know it's goat. God. Y'all, my eyes. It's been a long day.
I'm
You ever
going
just
with you
have
on the
one of those
eyes too. Look
days?
at my eyes. I'm like,
Yeah. I've been up a long time. I was up way late last night. I could not
I
digest
didn't go to
the
sleep
whole
last night.
thing. Yeah, it was awful. So, Doug says, "Comment, I will never forget about Reese making fun of Susie's cancer." Who does that? Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I kinda
okay.
thought too.
Can I answer this? Y'all really wanna know who
Yeah.
does this, guys? Okay, I'm not gossiping. I'm telling you the truth because I've got it on my phone to show you if I ever had to. I'm not gonna say anything, trust me, that I don't have a receipt to. And I I ran out of cloud space. So, here's the deal. She has no feelings
Yeah.
because it was taken out of her, and I okay, let me see, do you mind if I go through this really quick?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. I don't
That's
want
why you're here.
anyone from what I'm saying right now, I don't want anyone in here to please take anything I'm saying for face value. Find out on your own. What
Mhm.
I'm telling you is what I have proven myself, plus I've got receipts to show. Plus, if it's the truth, it's not a lie. and
That is true.
and I don't have to remember that. So all I'll do is remember the truth and be done with it. Okay. She is she doesn't feel anything. Everybody here knows what Scientology does to the body. I mean,
Mhm.
Paralyzed
Mhm.
to Paralyzed has done some amazing stuff and amazing content out there. Well,
Absolutely.
um, I mean, like beyond my imagination. But me knowing the medical side and him telling me what he's finding, there's a problem. And it's everyone we found so far. So that'll be
Mhm.
coming out soon. I'm sure he will have that right. I don't want to ruin his thing, but yes. It's not good. So their whole brain, even in a scan, it has changed because of the
Mhm.
trauma. So if you put them through a scan before the trauma and after the trauma, it's going to be it's a physical difference on an MRI.
Mhm.
Your brain does change shape and form and size and all that. Also, it will when having enough electricity pass through it, even though it's just a little bit
Mhm.
here and a little bit there.
Yeah, but
But
still.
that little bit here and a little bit there adds up over all them years, and it's bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the ones that wanna stay in, there's nothing I can do about that except the elderly and the children. But I still will be supporting and even though I've switched over to Mental Health Matters, which is where most people need to land when they come out of that anyway, and
Yes, it is.
I'm also, doing my, I mean, I'm sorry, I finished my ADHD training. My, trauma-informed, therapy from with, high control groups and, cult-like, organizations. So it took me about 6 months, so because this one's it's very, very long. It's under my subspecialty, so it's it's a long time, but I'm gonna get that.
Yeah. Yeah, that really bothered me, Doug, when she made fun of my cancer. That well, it pissed me off.
Okay, so I'm gonna admit this on
So,
there. How many people we got in here?
384.
Okay, well, 384 people are fixing to get to hear the most horrific thing that has ever happened to me. It takes about 20 seconds. Everybody needs to stop calling knife hoarder that word that she uses because let me promise you
Oh
something.
my god.
Let me tell you why she does it. She knows it's not him. She knows my situation. So that is a dig at me every single time. I cannot help that my mom and my father were in the same family tree. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to be conceived. I
Yeah.
just sure in the heck didn't ask to go to Africa and be born. You know, I was born in
Bless
Macon,
your heart.
Nigeria. So yeah, I mean,
Oh my
everybody
goodness.
like Susie said, everybody's been through trauma. Everybody's been through. We have all been through it. Like nobody's is.
Yes.
It's not trauma Olympics. We are all trying to do the
Yeah.
best we can do and meet people. Here's my goal: find something to smile about before I wake up and get out of bed. Like before I get out of bed, I have to do that. I'm going to improve the life of someone else every day, no matter how small. I don't care if I go pick up their paper or whatever. I'm that
Yeah.
will um and then I'm also going to I'm promising myself I changed this up a little bit because I promised myself I was going to learn something every day, learn something new every day. And so far I have. But
Yeah.
hey Debbie, hey Christy, but the one thing that I want to be the change that I want to see in this world. So if how I'm not going to get karma shoved back in my face. If anybody has questions, I will answer them. I've always said that from the very beginning. I will I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. I also am a licensed mental health worker, so there's things that I cannot say because I don't want to lose my job. And that's why I lost my partner because she got threatened with her license too. So just so you know, that's not nice out there right now.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a double master's.
Mm.
I mean, a double doctorate. Come on, guys. You get somebody like that that's not scared of anything to turn around and just quit YouTube in like 30 seconds and quit our whole channel. It wasn't
Wow.
cool. But
Yeah.
we made it through it, and I talked to her every day, and I just wish she was back because I mean, we were great. When I would get stuck, bogged down, she'd pick it right back up. But I mean, her license, I have the text, guys. I have all the texts, every single freaking one of them, and I'm not going to show them tonight because I need to get them off. Hey, Christy, how are you, sweetheart?
Yeah. So
But
Patty Collins says Scott's got this on TV, so I'm leaving chat, but leaving this going on my
hey, Aunt
phone.
Patty, I love you. Thank you, Carol. Mhm.
Sharing with Shannon says she uses her son to collect super chats. That's one of the ways that
Yes,
she
and
does it.
that okay. I have a very young grandson, like literally. I mean, he's my step grandson, but y'all, come on, you don't. She's got the sense to know when she came on here and did an interview. She was my only live interview. My stepdaughter, and she did it
Mhm.
right after the baby was born because it was supposed to be she wasn't never supposed to have babies. So we got a miracle grandson last June,
Mhm.
and he's
That's awesome.
so yeah. So I have to watch, and I got a lot of stuff posted on the internet about me, a lot of stuff said about me. I got started getting death threat emails. Well, when I got I mean, I forwarded them all to the FBI, and I'm not scared to tell anybody. You can call me a snitch, you can call me whatever you want. I turned them over to the FBI, so whoever sent them to me is your ass is grass. Stop doing it. Sorry, Susie.
Good. No,
I'm
you're
sick of it.
fine.
I mean, I
I don't
can't go
blame
outside.
you.
I'm homebound as it is, and if I could just go to my car to get the groceries that they dropped off for me, but now I'm too worried I mean, trust me, I don't go out there alone ever.
Mm,
But if I don't see it coming, what am I supposed to do?
yeah.
And I have a
And this is
baby.
all because you were a mod. I mean, this is
It's all because she gave
ridiculous.
me a problem and told me to fix it, and I refused.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm all ears says Brett didn't say he'd seen Hef's pics. He said, I have the picture. So she didn't just show him, she forwarded it to him. Absolutely. So who else has he
Do
shown
you
it to?
know how much trouble? Do you know how much trouble? That is a
I
conspiracy.
know.
That is conspiracy. That's ass. That's ass on grass. I did go to law
Mm-hmm.
school too, by the way. That is a conspiracy. That no, that actually turns it into even Rico.
Yeah, yeah. Summer Summers McHugh says tonight Reese is already backing down about Toots. Yeah, she was. I watched it.
I already know.
She truly loved him, and she doesn't hate him, and she doesn't want anybody else to hate him. And I don't know. I
Uh-uh.
don't know. I have my theories about it though. I think that she figured out whenever they said that he was a
I'm with you.
snitch, that he's got something on her, and she thought, "Oh shit." That's what I think, and I think that's why she's being nice now.
Oh no,
I
she's
don't
just
know.
scared of him.
Mhm.
She's scared of him.
Queen of awkwardness. Alan was the kindest man on the boat, and Hef was one who had us all in stitches laughing with her comments. I love both y'all. Absolutely. I love them both. I'm
You
telling you,
know
they are
what? Both of
two
them
of
may
my
have a
dearest
new
friends.
calling. They
Mhm.
just
Mm.
don't know
I
it
want
yet.
them to do a I want them to do a channel so bad. They've just
Me
got such
too.
a great, presence that they could really do good.
Patty says, "Oh, for fuck's sake."
Says, "Why do you think we don't like you?" Says, "She's a mean girl who didn't get a chance to get it out of her system in high school." True.
Hey, carry on. Yep.
I wonder about that too. Have you seen those pictures of her in high school? And
Mm-mm.
yet she says she didn't go to high school, but people have pictures of her in the yearbook.
That's what
So
I
that's
heard,
just
but guess
weird.
what? Zero contact, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Anyway,
Oh, yeah, it's all
Patty
about the
says,
money, by the way, because everybody gets paid today. Think about, or they got paid already. I mean,
yeah,
it's
they got
time for
paid
people to
already.
get paid yesterday or today for their social.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep. Social Security at that.
Yep. That's what. Yep.
Just my opinion, says a non-apology for being a mean girl is why I have a hard time subbing or watching Reese again. Same as with Nora. Again, in my opinion, they both need to take a hard look in the mirror. It's fair. The seventh son, Steve-O, says it seems to me Reese was just trying to discredit Alan because he's gonna let Tommy kill me, so he must be lying. Yeah.
Oh
I don't know
man,
what I
I
don't.
mean, I was freaking eating. Good thing I got a strong stomach. That cracked me up. And I apologize on eating on Susie's thing. Have not eaten all day, and we just got the food here. DoorDash was forever.
That's
So
fine. Don't you worry about it.
mhm.
You
I
you
don't ever
need
don't do
you
that.
need the food. No,
I know.
I know, but says, "Why do you think we don't like you?" She would have been better off calling me for real. Ashley says, "I'm sorry to Hef and Alan if I come off as defensive or if I came off as defensive last night. It was good to expose Brett, but she took no accountability for what she has
Mm-mm.
done and said to hurt people." Yeah.
So I've been watching her for 2 years now. I've been with her for 2 years, and
Yeah.
I can promise you, you don't talk about Tommy. You don't touch Tommy. You don't say anything to Tommy about Tommy. Even during analytics, when I was going over it with her before her and Jeff split up, and when I showed her where she was doing better,
Yeah.
when and where and how, what audience, blah blah blah. Hey Rick, hey, but so hey Bishop. So we just we went on and we went on, and I said, now here's 3 months. Let me show you how your numbers are doing. Oh,
Mhm.
that's so sweet. Um, I said, when Tommy's on, you don't get that much of an audience. Last night she had 3.5 thousand people in that chat,
Yeah.
and didn't realize it. Oh, guess what? Tommy wasn't on there.
Yeah. The seventh son, Steve-O, says he's threatened to kill me twice, but I'm still alive.
Turn it in. If you have it, turn it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kim
the
Paulson
FBI
says,
and the DEA called me. I mean, Homeland Security. It's not a secret.
Mhm. Kim Paulson says, correct, correct. The way she went after multiple people and just wouldn't stop attacking and attacking and attacking, trying to ruin them after they left. And she's
Mm.
still doing it. She does it on every single one.
I have
She was doing it last night as she was saying that she wasn't going to call people trolls and all this stuff again. She was still doing it.
I've not
And
been
I
back
was
in
just
her
like, what the
chat
hell?
since I went zero contact with her. Everybody listen, please. Please take this far and wide. I've not been back in her chat since I went zero contact with her. I do not go in her chat. Okay. I don't watch
Yeah.
her. I can't stand the voice anymore. The longer that zero contact happens, the easier it gets. Oh my Lord, does
Oh
it
yeah. I
easily
watched
get,
her.
hey, do it. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, wow. Then you don't see it when you're in the cult with them. Like literally you're in a
Mhm.
cult. You don't see it.
Mhm.
You're not allowed to have like a discourse in the, like a conversation and
Mhm.
debate it in chat. No, echo chambers only. I can't handle
Mhm.
that.
Yeah. A
And
Rolling Stone says, I think Tommy's threats are as empty as his conscience.
yeah, but when you hear those threats, you
They're they
they're
sound
bad.
scary.
And I don't
Yeah.
he hangs around with the mob. You think I'm gonna trust him? Red's exactly right.
Yeah. Ingrid says, I hope that after everything that has happened, this too will be dealt with so we don't have to listen to any more trashing of anyone, not referring to this specifically. Yeah, just going forward. Absolutely. I agree. I would love to never have another video about any specific person. I want to just fight Scientology, but sometimes you have to stand up for yourself and you have to stand up for your audience and you have to stand up for your friends. I'm just a
Mhm.
big person that I'm going to stand up for my friends. And so and my friends doesn't necessarily mean my tight little circle of friends. I can mean
There's
my
people you
friends,
care about.
yeah, and anybody in
Mhm.
this chat that I have my circle of friends. Everybody has that. But then
Mine shrunk tremendously the other
and I
night.
oh, yeah.
Mhm.
But I, like, reach out to a lot of people, and I just I don't know. I would stand up for any of y'all in the chat. I probably would, really.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, comment from Doug. How was
Oh my
why was it
gosh.
so
Sorry about that.
why was it
Thyroid.
so easy for Tommy to tell Reese about his many cons? I find that odd. Obviously, he trusted her because she knows more than she is willing to tell us. She is not clean. That's what I say. There's something fishy there. I
That's true.
understand. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I understood her being calm as a cucumber. I understood that. That's Scientology. That's bull baiting. She has learned how to be cool as a cucumber, not
Mhm.
react
Now
because
react to mine.
bull baiting.
Bull baited.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So her being like that, I didn't think it. Some people did, but I was like, no, 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 no. This is Scientology.
Nothing
But
surprises me about this.
Tommy almost sounded like he was reading from a script.
Mhm.
And so I'm just like, "That didn't make any sense to me." I went back and watched it again, and then so that's 2 times I've watched her, because 'cause I'm like you, I've went like, "No, I'm not watching, I'm not watching."
I'm not. Read the book. I'm
Yep,
serious. Read the book. Let them.
yeah. Anna has only 1 passport, says, "I tried to warn Casper. He might delete it, but I can't say that
Casper's
he."
over there with her. She
Yeah,
stole him from Tommy.
yeah. What
That I know.
some people today were saying that he's her new Krim, and I thought his wife might kick her ass.
Yeah, well, the flirt is gonna be there.
Oh, yeah, because she was already saying, that, like, he's her rock and all this stuff, and all the people in the chat were
See,
saying
Cass,
I wanted to puke. Last night in that chat, people was sitting there saying, "Fred sent Casper to you."
that made me
Didn't
sick.
Fred also didn't Fred also send Brett to her?
And Jeff.
Yeah, and Jeff.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, it's like Fred busy, and he doesn't seem to have a very good track record here. He needs to lay off the sending people if that's what he's doing.
Mhm. Send her herself. Let her learn what it is to be yourself before you go try to
Yeah.
be somebody else.
Yeah. Heat My Short says because he has school, like, I think being alive is more important than a couple of days of school. Yes, she said that she couldn't leave and get out of there because her son she goes, "My son has school." And I'm like, "Well, he
No,
ain't gonna go to school." Right then I thought, she's not scared. I don't believe she's truly scared. She might be,
yeah, she can play.
nervous, but I don't think that she's, like, scared.
She is not scared. She's not scared of anything. She is not scared. It's all a lie, people. Come on.
Mhm.
That's all I can
La
say.
Chameleon says, "Unfortunately, Alan was a very convenient scapegoat in
Mhm.
all of this. In his position, I would have gotten angry and hurt. I would have too. If she had sent me that email or that text, I wouldn't have helped her. I would have been like, what the hell
I
does
did.
she want? You know,
I have.
Well, I would have in the past, but I'm talking about in the last,
Oh,
6 months
oh,
or
no, I haven't been there. I love it. It's so quiet.
so. Kat K says, comment, only reason she sent Hux to her mother's was to make it easier for her to sneak and cheat on her ex with the con man. She hasn't the first idea of how to be a selfless mother. I think
She's
that's
never
true
had to
too.
be.
Mm-mm.
She's never had to be.
Spirited Dragonfly says she didn't sound surprised when he told her what he was doing. I think that was the Scientology.
Mhm.
I don't know. I would have been like, "What?" But I'm not a former Scientologist. I was not trained to not react to very serious, surprising things, and
I'm glad Journey
you know.
is about right.
So Kate Delight says she should read anything explaining how to be a good friend, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, okay,
LaFanda
so
says hello.
yeah, in my honest opinion, she's not stupid by no means. No
No,
means.
she is
Please
not.
know that she's not. That is all an act because trust me, nobody can have their stuff together like she does, like she had laid out for against Jeff, against this. I mean, she was in Scientology. It had to be every thing for 38 years. I
Hmm.
mean, everything had to be right. So
Yeah,
if it comes out wrong, she's not doing that on. I mean, she's doing it on purpose.
yeah, absolutely. Ugh, I know. I know. Why do you think Why We Don't Like You says if she's not in on it, then she should go to law enforcement, like the dozen or so people who already have. She said she did, but I don't even know if she did. Like, I don't know. I
I
never
don't
know what
believe
to
anything.
believe.
They came to me. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he needs to figure out Reed. I'm sorry.
Ingrid says, watch Vanessa's stream. There is a lot of truth. I'm all ears says, if the gloves don't figure, you must say, oh, shit the bed. uh, Kim White says, hi, Susie in chat. Catching up on fast speed. Anna says she stated FBI hasn't been called. Yeah, she said that today. Somebody said, did you contact FBI? And she goes, not that I know of. I mean, I didn't. I don't know if anybody else did. And
Oh my God. Well, I promise you, real simple. I don't think she went to law enforcement. She's been taught her whole life not to do
yeah,
that.
yeah, I don't think she did either.
Just like
Yeah.
she didn't, she did. I'm sure she didn't tell him that I need to shut up. I don't talk. I ain't gonna talk in public, but let's just say there's some things she still ain't even told him the truth about.
Yeah. La Chameleon says, I also would like to thank Alan for the work that he put in on that lifeboat. I
Mm.
really appreciated your efforts, Alan. The lifeboat helped me, and I won't be a critic of the concept, but the revelations are gutting. Absolutely. And
Yeah, we have
y'all,
mental health matters. Y'all can come visit Susie's channel. Everybody can meet up on
yeah,
Marilyn's channel. But if you just want to come hang out, when mental health
absolutely.
matters is always there.
Absolutely.
We have a
Absolutely,
Facebook
you
group that
guys.
you don't leave it on YouTube. You actually have somewhere to go. You go
Yeah,
to the Facebook group and there's a
absolutely.
chat for everything. So I just saying I didn't mean to do. I just want everybody to know that there is somewhere to
No,
go.
no, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Kim says she went after people and just kept on and on after they left and got quiet, and she still just kept going on and on. Absolutely.
Hang on. Where's my
Absolutely.
Bible? Oh gosh, it's in my room. My Bible's on my bed. Okay, so this will be my Bible. No, my Bible's by my bed. Okay, so I'll raise it. I swear I have never made a hate video on Reese
N
Corbell ever in my
no,
life. I would never do
no.
that. That is not who I am. If you can't look in my eyes and see who I am, then you don't know me at all.
Yeah.
I would never do that. My grandson unalived himself at 13 years old because of being cyberbullied. Trust me when I tell you I've been through it, and his birthday's coming up in 8 days. So,
Mm,
but I promise you,
goodness.
y'all can get along to her real great. It would be wonderful. I've never made a hate
Yeah.
video, and I've never said God on here, and I've never said her name on my channel or anybody else's. But you know what?
Mm-mm.
No, I did say it on my channel one time because I was so mad. I was like, "Stop doing all this to me! Quit trying to kill my channel." And it was
Yeah.
just a joke then, but I had bigger
Uh,
fish that came and helped me,
it
thank
just
God. No,
yeah.
but I want all y'all to know it's your well, yeah, it's mental health matters the number to us.
So,
You have to put the
Tiff
little at
420
sign.
says, "Remember him staring at her ring and saying, 'That's a real problem for me.'" I don't know. I don't remember that, but I don't know. I
I
haven't
don't
watched much.
I don't watch it all. The only reason I watched yesterday is because somebody told me to watch, or day before, whenever it was.
Now, I agree with Lathonda on this one. She says, I believe it's sitting on that auto recording for weeks. Reese was complicit in the con during those weeks and harmed other women. Would she have even released it if Alan didn't show his receipt? No,
No, she's
I
not
don't
trying
think
to.
so.
Oh, I don't either. You know why? She's not trying to help a grown man that she ruined him. He won't even get back on YouTube. She ruined him about
Hmm.
lies. That was too much for me. I couldn't watch a man, his reputation go down the freaking drain. That's what made me get up,
Hmm.
walk away, and never go back. I've never been back because you don't do that to people. If you were really human in there and you had humanity, you wouldn't do that to people. And I can't support that ever.
Mm. Queen of
I mean,
Aquapus says, yeah, that look of terror was unmistakable. I I don't remember any look of
it was
terror,
like a
but
David Miscavige thing.
yeah. Why do you think we don't like you? Said he's not going to kill her. He's going to sell her out.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I also forgot to say, Lathanda, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate that. I truly do. My mind is not working and I just about went on right on by. Yeah, Mags. It's so funny because that's my dog's name, my little puppy's name. So I was like, Mags. Says, oh, Reese might not have notified the FBI, but that doesn't mean others won't, including myself. Watch yourselves here, peeps. I'm documenting. Good for you. Koala I started to feel bad for a second myself. She's the master of the con. I did too. The very beginning, I was just like, how could I get her and how could I get her and Hux here? How could I do
Oh my
that?
God, Robert, I did not know that. That's about right.
So Tiffany Bob says, you said everything single thing that I was or every single thing I was thinking. Thank you for someone speaking truth. Thank you very much. Man, now I have a cat hair on my face. Oh, I pet my cat and now I got a cat hair on my cat sits right here beside me every time I go live, like she's some kind of
No.
director or something. She don't come anywhere around me the rest of the day, but if I go live, she sits right there. Well, it's usually on this side, but I put a chair in here instead of my bench that I was on. So she's sitting on the bench on the other side. But anyway, so okay. Chaos Forever said the decaf and the good vibes, the decaf coffee and the
Thomas.
good vibes.
Love you, Thomas.
Oh, Marilee gifted 5, but first
Mm.
coffee memberships. Thank you. Lathanda's a new member. And also gifted 5, but first coffee memberships. Statia's a member for a month. That's amazing. Let's see if I can see what's up here. Okay, so I think that's all the
Miss
small
Chicago
ones that
Jane, that's freaking funny. I'm sorry, Susie.
No, you're fine. You're fine, sweetheart.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna click on just the oh my goodness, we got
I
400 and
know.
something comments. I'm not gonna get to all of y'all. I'm so sorry. So
Absolutely,
um
she wouldn't have cared about everything. No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, I'm just got the chat
I just
on.
need no, you're fine. 492 comments. My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna kind of flip through here and see what's maybe questions because
Okay.
Mischief was in the back, but her internet keeps messing up, so she's not staying back there. So I'm gonna go down through here. Clearwater Chad's good to see you. Fluffy Cloud Top, good to see you. Lori Sue. Um, let's see here. I'm sorry. Lori Sue Cragen clamped. It's pretty much sunk about as far as the Titanic could at this juncture. Just give local and federal law enforcement a moment to employ their own due diligence. This shit's gonna go down. You know what I'm really surprised by though that their subscriber counts have not gone down more than they have.
Snotface, you gotta watch Teresa's video. It's a 30
From
minute
last night.
recording.
Yeah. It tells it all. It's interesting, but I
Mm-hmm.
just don't buy it. I mean, I think that he's telling the truth, but I think that she's not telling the truth. I think that it's,
Knife Porter's in here. He's not mad.
yes, he is. He is here. Or he was anyway. I guess he still
Yeah,
is.
he's been in our
Hef,
chats.
yeah.
He
Hef
was right.
says,
We were
hey,
wrong.
hi guys. Yep. Not feeling chatty, had to medicate, but I'm here for support. I will also be working and
I'm right
listening. I
behind
appreciate
Medicaid.
all of you. Yeah. She is an amazing and brave and stellar friend. Thank you, Hef. My goodness. Mischief Managed says, greetings all. Goop Juice Hot Sauce says, happy Sunday, everyone.
Their step count has not dropped because neither their I love you, Barbie. Thank you. Thank you. Because they either think they bought subs, do not oh,
True.
if they bought I got it. Okay. My brain's not working. Thank you so much, Barbie.
Joel McCoy says, hello to all. It's my hope that we are all well, safe, and happy. Been a tense few days, but together all things will be okay. You are so
I love that.
true, and
Mhm.
I love Joel. He is such a
Yeah, Joel
sweetheart.
is okay, Patty. Aunt Patty, I love you. You know
Oh,
what though? Joel has been like since I've been around over 2 and 3 years,
mhm.
I think. Joel's been
Yeah.
he's so quiet in the chat, but he's so
Yeah,
wise, and I just really
I
appreciate him.
know. Everything he says is wise. Joel
Yeah,
says, honest and true information will make all things clear.
that's
And he's
right.
so in love with his wife. I
I
love that. I
said on
love a
my
man
truth.
that's in love with their
Yep.
wife. I just
Yes.
do. Eat more pizza says, good evening.
Oh yeah, they use fake names, but it's Brett Miller.
Yeah, Brett
There you
Miller
go. Jenny's
is
here's got it. Jenny's here's got it. She got it up there.
Jenny's. Well, we got everything's good now that Jenny's
Yeah,
here.
Jenny's here.
Okay, so Vanessa LaRose posted a video today. She's another one of Brett's
Poor
victims.
Vanessa. Nobody would believe me when I kept telling him what he did to her. So, I mean, I'm a retired
Uh,
reporter.
yeah,
Yeah, try reporting it's something that people won't admit to.
yeah.
I
Knife
did my
orders
job.
here. He's got his little big eyes and his popcorn. I like I like knife order. I told him one day in a chat, I said, you've got a good heart, but that mouth though.
He tell you doesn't matter.
Yeah. He's funny. I've got a potty mouth, so he's not gonna bother me. He said something one time, a bunch of us had went over there, and he said that they probably won't stay long because he would traumatize them basically. And I said, you're not gonna traumatize me or offend me or whatever I said. And and I'm still there. Probably people think I'm obsessed because I go down through his chat and I'm like liking everything. I'm like all in there.
Yeah, but we know how it helps too, though. What's
Yeah.
for dinner, y'all? I do apologize for eating. It was teriyaki chicken and sweet potatoes and grain roll and brown
Yeah.
rice. My anti-inflammatory diet.
Yeah. So Sarah Bowman's here. Tony Hoban is here. Hi to you too.
Right, Stacey, I believe that.
Janet from Another Planet is
What?
here.
What? What?
Yeah.
Why do you think we don't like you? Oh, wow. I did not know
What
that.
you say?
Wow. Did not know that.
What did she say?
She said, Patty Spanks was in Reese's chat last night and had a tantrum and left forever. He was like a
Yeah, he
section. Oh,
did.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
was.
remember that.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. Don't call me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, inappropriate heifer says she's trying to derage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pamela Morrow, good to see you. Tammy, good to see you. See, I try to say hi to y'all. I really do. And I'm looking for questions and stuff as I'm going down through here. XJW, which is Jehovah Witnesses. Vernon.
Oh,
Hello,
yeah.
heifer. Hello to you.
I'd behave with that southern accent.
Yeah. Janet from Another Planet says, don't be a Rodney. We get all kinds of variations on that.
Oh, I think Jenny's here. I wouldn't trust
Jenny's here.
Michael nor
Yeah, I
anyone but
wouldn't. I
Spanks
don't
with
trust
his
him
mother.
either.
No, 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 no. All of
Yeah.
the boys have tempers. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some, I just think that I don't know, which he's not Brett's son.
Davy.
So, maybe the genetics will have missed him and he can be okay. We're going to hope. So, Iron Sword is here. Knife Order is here. I'm all ears. Janet from Another Planet, I already said hi to you.
One trick wonders
Okay.
you did, honey.
So Brazzy or Brazy, I guess. Brazy. Yeah, Susie. Hi there. Paralyzed to paralyze. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. It sure is.
Thank you for
Good
all the
to
work,
see you.
Howard.
Absolutely.
So who's the nuts and who's the bolts? Come on, guys. We had to figure that one out.
So some of these I've already seen. Kenny Adcox, good to see you. I'm so thrilled to see all you guys, and I really hope that you'll come back because we don't always just talk shit about people. And of course, Keela doesn't talk shit about people. She's too nice. Kim Roy, good to see you. But honestly, I would really like to. I don't know. The ex Scientology world is exhausting.
We're trying to get away from that with mental health matters. Not away from anybody, just
Yeah.
to a different community, and we found the village
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Misha, and we found the village, and it's like we've pivoted. You're still so lucky to
Yep.
get, I'll bet, the both worlds and maybe even more of
Yeah.
YouTube, catching on. But
Absolutely.
when you're stuck behind a Scientology wall, you can't really.
Yeah. Well, I said that, this is I started my second year on YouTube now, and
I'm
I
so proud
said
of
I went to
you.
my thank you. I told my chat, I said I'm gonna start doing some other things too. Just because I don't want to just keep recycling the same Scientology stories over and over and over or doing the same thing that everybody else is. Now I always, always, always want to cover the ex Scientology world. It's a passion project for me, but I don't necessarily just want to do that. So some of y'all, if you've got some kind of a story, a different kind of religion, a different kind of cult, I'm very interested in some of this pepper community. I
Oh, they
never
are
thought.
badasses. Have you not seen them? Thank you, Knife Order, for introducing us to them. They're badasses. I love them all.
Yes. Yeah, I never would have thought because I am a wimp, y'all. I'm getting a little bit better, but seriously, I'm a wimp when it comes to heat. I just can't do it. And I have some medical issues that it just doesn't do well. It's just not, I can't handle it. So, but I love the community, and my husband loves it. He loves the heat, and my grandson loves the heat. And so I'm really interested in maybe getting to know some of them, getting some of the hot sauces and stuff and trying it. And my
What are they
daughter's
talking about?
on what I'm missing something.
KP and AZUS?
Tell me what they're saying because I
Oh
am missing.
gosh, I can't scroll on it to make it stop. Maybe it'll let me. Hang on.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I
Oh
got
my
it.
gosh, there's so many.
Right here. Do you see that one?
Oh,
What is it? I just didn't know what that was about. Maybe it's none of my business. It's not. It's fine. I just kind of
read
feel
it.
bad.
Just read it to me.
It says, should I assume I will be blocked from those channels since I posted it here because it has been so entertaining?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. There's your answer. I
Yeah.
really was trying to get you an answer because I had no idea.
Yeah, if you get caught posting anything in here, then you're gonna get blocked from those other channels. Yeah. Trust me. It will happen.
Oh, you're talking about comments and being in lives. Yeah, I lost like
Yeah.
300, almost 400 subs that night. Thanks to everybody thinking I was just this devil incarnate.
Oh my goodness. Goodness. So I'm trying to go down through here because okay. Okay, we've read these.
Misha, that's why I carry my pocket Constitution with me everywhere I go. You're not stamping on my rights.
Summer McHugh says maybe Toots has info on Fred. Oh my goodness.
You are killing me.
Oh,
Day, you coming back quick.
I like it though when people can have fun with it, you know.
And I don't mind. I don't mind if they get into we get into debates on stuff as long as it's not
I
politics.
don't either.
And we
Yeah.
get into. I love to have somebody playing devil's advocate. You know, I mean, they're not
Mhm.
who they may not be
Oh,
right. They
because
may
they're
be
not
in
being ugly?
helps us practice. Yeah, no hate. That's the only thing in mind. No hate. If you hate it, I don't care who. Just because it's an enemy of yours, don't make it a friend of mine or an enemy of mine. I like who I like. I give them a chance until they mess up on my channel. Once they get it, that's it. They're done. But I love Seth.
Jay Chucky says, I'm new here. I'm not sure why Ingrid keeps attacking me. I've not seen that. Maybe one of my sub or one of my mods might have. She might have.
Barbie, did you see that? Red?
If somebody's being ugly, just keep
Mischief.
them
Uh-oh,
away.
Mrs. on it.
Oh yeah, Alan says I can't watch Brett. It makes me ill just hearing his voice. Oh, I know it. Me too. I know, because I really have stayed away from it. So when I was watching that video last night, I just had this cringe factor. I just, I wanted to go take a shower because I felt dirty. Like just hearing their voices and everything. I was just like, ooh, it's just gross. Eddie Conger says, you got to eat the mic. Broadcasting 101.
I'm eating my food.
Yeah. Yeah. Keela is the only person still joining Scientology.
Oh, yeah. Is it true? Oh, my God, y'all. Even trolls need mental health help. Absolutely.
Yep.
And you're not a troll in my chat. Anybody. Unless you do it multiple times, then I'm going to give you some mental health help. But anyway. Okay, so I get a call. No, I actually was in my computer after a live one night. And I went ahead and went back to school. Don't laugh at my y'all, Ben. So I paid the course. Hey Santa, hey Papa. Papa. I just got the coursework in and everything, and I owed him money, and I paid it on digital so I could get everything right then. Supposed to be a webinar with Dr. Gabor Mate. So that's like mental health right there. So I had no reason to think about anything. It was supposed to be a trauma-informed work webinar that
Yeah.
weekend. Oh, well, my coach calls me. It's supposed to be this coach calls you like an hour before your 2 hours before your seminar, I'm sorry, for your webinar part, where you actually present it live. I'm like, they asked me what kind of business I was in, and I said, well, I work in the mental health business.
Oh boy.
In the industry. And they started, I never even looked to see where these people were from. I'm so stupid like that. That should not have happened. But I paid them my money, and then this lady tells me, oh, well, we don't do it. We found it's not marketable. Anything with mental health is not marketable. I said, is it Scientology or what? And it was. I bought my way into there.
Oh my word. Do you know a few nights ago I was laying on my bed and I was scrolling down through watching different videos and stuff, just probably some of my Bondi Beach because I love my Bondi Beach rescue videos. And I was watching stuff and just relaxing, and it comes up on my phone. Scientology called me.
Me too. And then me too.
I don't know how they got my number.
Oh, they got everybody's number.
I don't know how they got it.
But
I'm
you know
like,
what? They
oh my
hacked
God.
my Facebook. They turned it French. They hacked my bank account.
Oh.
And I bought a course in the Scientology.
Somebody hacked my Facebook and turned it Spanish.
They called Tiff. They hacked mine and turned it to French of everything. I had to get my phone and try to match it up. I had taken French since high school. Yep. Watch your bank accounts because that was next.
Yeah.
That was their little.
Well,
already
I
had
got 3 times within like 3.5 months.
There you go. They got you. They messed with my GPS by 20 seconds. I did escape Scientology. Thank you. I did. I'm not well, Ben. You know that. I'm never well. I'm going to go take
Flamin'
more
Jackson Collins.
meds.
I like that name. Flamin' Jackson Collins says we must forgive ourselves.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
I do forgive. You know what? I forgive everything and everybody that's ever freaking hurt me or I've any altercation. I don't even remember it. Thank God for short-term memories, because when people come
Mhm.
up to apologize to me, I'm like, for what? For real, I don't remember. So, yeah, it's a miracle.
Aw.
But I do remember. Oh,
I
go
saw
ahead.
that, poet Brian Lucas said that he's sad. I get that.
Brian, we need to talk, babe. I don't want you to be sad.
Yeah. I get it, though. I really do.
We're going on mine at 9 o'clock, so you can come on. Don't be
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. Aw, Sarah Bowman says, "Keela, you are the best."
She's so sweet. Y'all, when I had my surgery, she called me every single day and left me a voice note every day.
Aw. It also says she encouraged you to start the channel.
And she sure did.
Mm.
Sure did.
Oh, wow. Patty Collins says that Brett tried to get her dad's watch, but he did not succeed. Goot Juice Hot Sauce
That's
says
so
Tommy
sad.
is scary to women and children.
He is. I mean, I'm not okay, look, I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of
Yeah, I'm
him.
not either.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
tease me with my 2 channels, y'all, Ben. But thank you, Joel. Thank you so much, and please come visit us. Mhm.
Mhm.
But I would probably stand right there, strike the match, and just stand in the doorway and watch it burn. Don't care what. But just saying that's the truth. I mean, somebody's got to stop some of this mess. And I'm not talking about hurting anybody else. I'm
Mhm.
talking just burn
No, I
the
know what you mean.
building, burn the channel to the ground, and go away
Yeah.
happy somewhere.
Mhm.
That way Ben doesn't burn his to the ground.
Ben Bacon Bit says, I thought she might change a little with everything that's happened, but I
Right.
see that she's still the same. Absolutely. And I saw that she got on you a little bit and said that you were a hater, Ben. That you've always been a hater, and you were like, "I've only commented once," or something, I don't know.
We were
I
we
was
were all
like,
haters,
"What?"
trolls. I'm like, when I
Everybody.
don't, you know what? Just because somebody doesn't volunteer for a free position, because God knows I cannot pay them right now, but
Mhm.
because I had to take a medical leave of absence from my real job. So now I'm
Mhm.
really, ooh. But so
Mhm.
Ben has taught me how to calm some of that anxiety down, and I really
Mhm.
thank him for that. He's
Yeah.
very wise.
Snot Faces here says, "Left the lifeboat quite a while ago. Had no idea there was so much drama until a short while ago."
I had no idea there was so much pain until the other night. I had no idea. I never went into the
You
lifeboat.
know whenever Marilyn did her live the other day, and I keep saying this over and over again, they're probably tired of me saying it, but I mean it. I mean this, and when I mean something, I'll say it over and over again. But the best thing about Marilyn's live the other day, for me, I don't know about
Mhm,
others, but for me,
mhm.
was seeing all of the old guard, the
The
OG
old
lifeboaters. I was not in that. I was not a member of that, but seeing them talk to each other in the chat and reconnect and being like, "Oh my god, I was just convinced I was made, just made to
Misha just
believe
said
that
it.
you were this horrible person."
Misha just said it on
What'd she
there. She
say?
said, "There has been pain for years. It takes more than a captain to keep a boat afloat."
I don't even think they need the captain. I think if they got some kind of channel or a place to go, I mean, whether it's something with you or whoever, the what I saw whenever I did go on the lifeboat, and I was not ever addicted to any kind of substance. My addiction is shopping and food. Not so much food, but I
Add to
snack.
cart. Add to cart.
I'm like, yes, yes.
I have a
And
problem.
so, but I got more just from the people. I'd hardly ever even listen to what he had to say. I
Mhm.
would turn down the volume and just read the chat. And, that's what I liked. And so, y'all get something together and do something because you don't need him. You don't need him. Elect a leader. And if it changes, some things like they'll have
It'll
somebody
change
that leads it this month and something's next month. And, do whatever you need to do.
that's
So,
that's the thing about constant. The only constant is change.
Mhm. Mhm. Kate Delight says, "Keila, I saw the Cult of Reese with my own eyes. They are
Mhm.
all similar and totally brainwashed in love with her."
And while I'm sitting back
It
there
was
making merch that says, "Join my cult," I'm real proud of myself, by the way.
yeah.
Not
Oh my goodness, yeah. I know. I just
not definitely not me.
but, you do the best you can with what the information you have at the time, kinda. And even if you've got the information, you've got to be able
Yeah.
to digest that information. There's a block there sometimes.
And instead of people want to ask me questions when we get off here, and I don't mind, I'll stay here till the last person leaves. That's
Mhm.
what mental health's about. But here's the thing: when when I'm sitting here telling you the whole thing, and you keep telling me, but what? Why? Okay, I have no more patience left for that. Sorry, I'm not gonna just tell somebody because it is because I still will not ever accept those answers. Thank you, mom. Thank you,
Yeah.
dad. Don't tell me
Sarah
maybe or
Bowman Sarah Bowman says, "I wonder how long till the feds come knocking on the door." Yeah, that would I'm waiting. And y'all, if you have questions for Keela, you can either go to
Mhm.
her channel after this one's over. We're gonna shut down pretty quick, or you can put them in the comments section. And
Absolutely.
another thing, y'all, I absolutely forgot to get the drawing ready for that book that we're giving away. So that's going to be tomorrow. I know I just keep putting it off, but you can leave comments in the comment section, and that just gives you another chance to win it. So let's do that.
Okay, wait. Let's see.
Aw.
Reese isn't. What does morbs mean?
Mm, what is that? I don't know.
No, I was
I'm not
trying to
good at all
read.
that stuff.
Diane says because Reese didn't seem to bother her about all. It didn't seem to bother her about all the money that was ripped off.
Yeah.
Okay, so can somebody please, if y'all have the link for, let me see. I just don't like anybody left out. I'm sorry. Oh
Yeah.
my
La
God, what's Vic
Chameleon says,
Martin over there?
La Chameleon says, "Whoa, you work for free and you get spoken to like that?
Yeah,
Not when you're
Reese
my
is
Matt
a good cult
odds."
leader. That's what they said. And then they
Yeah.
asked, "May I ask what morbs mean?"
Yeah.
I didn't know if they got answered or not.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of putting the T in front of your name? You could be tequila. Yes, and I've heard it a million times. But you know what? Why is Tommy doing a live from Reese's right now? Holy AF.
Is he, or is it another
Oh
one of
my
his?
gosh. That was like 15 minutes ago. No, that's like 1 minute ago. It was just posted.
Let me
Yep, gotta go
see.
to my other computer over here.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to turn this volume down.
That's why I don't even. I can't. This is all a joke and it's a show and it's gonna be
Turn this
fun.
volume down.
That's why it's
I'm
not even
sorry.
just.
I'm trying to turn this volume down. There we go.
Oh no, I had to bring my screen over here. It went blank. Okay. Look, I'm just telling y'all, it's all a joke. I mean, they may have meaning behind it, but it doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't mean anything to the people that are hurting. Oh Jesus, she's been on for 2 hours.
It says
I cannot listen to her. I'm
it
getting annoyed.
says that it's a premiere, and it says
Oh,
drama
it's a
bonding and
premiere.
social media greatest hits. Oh, it's a greatest hits. He's
Oh,
not.
Kathy must have made that one then.
Can you imagine? I mean, that's in poor taste. That's in poor taste to do to do a one of him from her house right now with the situation that's going on. That's in poor taste.
Yeah.
So, conversations with Christy said the moment that she called me and yelled at me over saying I wasn't jealous of Reese and he accused me of trying to turn his son against him, I left right then.
Why do I? Oh, never mind. I'm confused.
Kim Wexler's ponytail, thank you so much for being a member. And I know I have not kept up with all that stuff tonight, y'all. This is a big chat for me.
Y'all
Says
go
they
look.
both drifters.
Y'all go
Yeah.
watch from last night, and you will all understand everything that people are saying.
Yeah, yeah. I never say go watch her stuff, but I'm gonna tell you right now,
No.
if you've not yet, go watch it.
Watch the one he has been talking in there. Oh, really?
Uh,
Mm, I didn't know you could
It'll
put
be
people up there to
interesting.
brand.
I'll watch it later.
Mhm.
But Kim Wexler says they're both grifters. Reese love bombs her chat to give her
Yep.
money and gifts. Tommy does his research and deliberately
Love you, Pat.
plots his grifts. Absolutely.
I cannot believe what I heard
Absolutely.
last night.
Yeah. I'm like, I wonder if he's looked into where I live and what kind of car I drive and how much money I have.
I mean, I seriously would love to know what. Oh, bacon. So what? So what would I guess constitute for that, Susie?
I don't know. I don't
No
know.
moral, no conscience, no giving a crap about anybody. Be human.
Poet says she was stripped of the better part of her humanity starting at the age of 4. I believe that. I think
Oh,
that's true.
With Reese, I believe since the
Mhm.
day she was born, she's had Scientology in her mouth, and yeah, she's
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
And you don't just get out and go to a freaking YouTube channel. You've got to fix yourself and deprogram.
Mm.
Hour 40, Susie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got to get ready for my
Yeah.
9 o'clock one too.
Yes. We're gonna have to close this down for tonight, y'all. I appreciate you so much, and if I have missed you, if I've missed I see that
Hey,
some people have
Amina.
given memberships and everything, and I'm
Yeah.
sorry I'm missing you.
Hey,
It's
we're
just
only
been
human. You know what my chat tells me?
yeah.
We're only human. We do what we can do, and we're here to support everybody else that, and if they
That's
need help.
right.
So
That's right.
it takes a village, guys, and I love you all.
Yes. Susie is welcome to my birthday Google Meet and awakened with everyone tomorrow. Eric
Eric's
Levitt.
birthday, we're gonna have him a Google birthday party, a Google Meet. Yes, we can do
Aw.
hard things, Misha. You're absolutely right. We can do hard things. Hey, my
Aw.
Lord. Like I said, anybody want to ask me, you can email me, you can message me. I'm not gonna lie to you ever in your face, ever behind your face, because you know what? When I tell the truth, I don't have to remember what was said.
That's
So
right.
it's just that simple. I
And,
stood on my
and
truth. I
y'all,
sat in my truth. I got beat up in my truth. But you know what? I'm still standing.
yeah. What we take away from tonight, I think, is that Keela has survived it. She's a tough cookie, but it was not easy. And that, y'all, being mean just sucks. I
It
just don't
sucks
understand
bad.
being mean to people. It is just mean and it's ugly and it sucks. And I will never understand it, you know? And so kindness matters. Okay?
Kindness.
Kindness matters.
Spread that shit everywhere. You don't know what somebody's going through.
You just sprinkle it around. Just sprinkle it around.
And it's free.
So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. I'm gonna take Keela back off of the
Thank
screen and
all of
I'm
you.
gonna
And
leave the
hey,
screen.
Susie, thank you for inviting me. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
thank
Now you gotta
you
come
so
over
much.
and now you gotta
I
come
will.
over on one of our crazy subjects and talk
Yeah.
talk with us.
Yeah, I will. Just whenever. I will, I promise.
Yes, thank you so
So I'm gonna
much.
take you. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll take you off the screen and then I'm gonna shut this down and I'll come back there. So don't leave yet.
No, I
Okay.
won't. I
Just give me
love y'all.
just give me a
Thank
minute.
you.
Okay, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I just Keela is an absolute angel. I love her. And I don't know how Reese could treat her the way that she did. I don't know how she could do it. And I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. But I don't know how she could treat her that way. I'll never understand it. And she wasn't the only one. There's a lot. And the thing is the ones that she treated the very worst were the ones that she said she loved the very most. And they're the ones that have stayed the quietest. So, what kind of person does that say she is? And same with Brett. I have no I'm out of grace, you know? I'm out of grace. I'm out of compassion for them. I just maybe I'll get some more back, but right now I don't have any. So, I thank you. So I'm going. I might do this wrong, and if I completely get off of here and lose you, Keela, then I'll just go over to your channel in a minute if I lose you. So I'm gonna end the stream and see what we got.